Hey everybody, I wanted to share a quick video here of why we use smoke machines in the automotive industry. One of the reasons anyway is to find vacuum leaks on a vehicle. We have two examples here of, actually two different examples I should say, of why you would use it. One vehicle, the first one, is an E150 that has a running problem. This vehicle would start and stall, not run right, misfire, lean codes. So anyway, the vehicle was worked on. It was, I forget exactly what was done to it by another place. They had tuned it up, I believe. They had done a fuel filter or something like to that effect. I don't remember exactly. There were a few things done. They brought the vehicle to us after they were unsuccessful repairing it, and we initially scanned it, did the basic checks on it, and realized that we seemed to have a vacuum leak of some kind here. Once we put the smoke machine on it, we found it within, I would say, 5 minutes. A rubber elbow underneath the intake manifold that was leaking, and we replaced it, and it was done. It was a cheap and relatively simple fix. Sorry about that. That's my phone. Yeah, it growls at me. Anyway. Like I was saying, it was a simple fix. Okay, so money was spent on this vehicle that was unnecessary, and the smoke machine ultimately led us right to the problem. Okay, so that was example one. Now the second video is a truck that has lean codes. It's an F-150 with a 4.2 liter, which has had a lot of work. It's got a lot of mileage. The engine was replaced recently by the owners. They changed the manifold gaskets on this when they put it in, okay, as a service, because they know that they fail on them. So afterwards, they bring the vehicle to us with the check engine light on and these lean codes. We verified that the truck was in fact, the fuel trims were in fact out of spec. They were at 25%, and we hooked up a smoke machine on here because, like I said, based on what was done to the truck, an engine was installed, it just makes sense to check for vacuum leaks and do it as quick as possible. Now, I know there's a lot of methods to do this. This truck is a great example, though, of why to use a smoke machine instead of other methods. This truck had, I believe, 5 or 6 leaks. Two hoses, one of them for the heater control, one of them for EGR. I think one was for EGR. I don't remember actually. The other leak was an O-ring for the PCV at the intake manifold. That was split. I didn't get a shot of it in the video, but you'll see the smoke coming out of the area. Now, with the smoke machine, it shows instantly. There's your leak. You'll see underneath the insulation that they put around the hose, you'll see the smoke coming out. So I mean, it was instantly visible. Here it is. Take the insulation back, peel the insulation back, and look, and there it is. You see holes in the in that plastic tubing. So this is why I choose this method. Smoke machines lead you right to the problem in a hurry. So I mean, I hope you guys get something out of the video, and I hope you understand why I'm putting it up. It's a good learning experience for everybody, and both vehicles were fixed due to this, so it's a good thing. Just as as a note, this F-150 also had a leak at the back of the intake on one of the runners. They have bushings in there. I'm not going to get into all that, but for the runner controls, there's bushings. One of them was leaking. They opted out of us fixing that. They're going to do it. And the vehicle also has an airflow meter that's not working correctly. So it has other problems that they're going to address. But I just wanted to, the reason I put the video up is just to show the use of a smoke machine and how accurate and quick it is in testing most of the time. Okay, so enjoy the video, guys. Thanks for watching, and see you at the shop. We have this hooked up to our intake, okay, right through our back for our brake booster tube into the intake. the tube here for the intake is blocked off, and we're gonna just put smoke through the system. Got my flashlight here so we can see, and I'm gonna look around where they normally leak. Oh, there's one now. There's another one. Well, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I'm seeing a leak in the back of the intake somewhere. Don't know what's back there, if that's the gasket that's leaking or if there's something else. And we have a leak here at the PCV. And we have a leak. Wow. Okay. Right. Well, okay, I say we have found a couple of, oh, there's another one. Ah. What's this? Oh yeah, there we go. I don't know if you guys could see that. This is why we like to use smoke tests. Okay, this is all contributing to a lean condition.